Okay, so I've just loaded in where I came up from, and I've been having a look around whilst I've been just eating, ready for recording another batch. And it looks like, so this weapon, when I saw it, it says 545 mil AP in terms of the ammo. You can see it there, 5 out of 5. Now, when I was looking over the footage, I was like, oh, did I miss that? But it looks like that's just the ammo that's inside it. So if I unload it, it's just 545 AP, but I can actually reload it with 545, which means I can actually use this in place of the... I think I got rid of the other one now. I think I might have actually sold it, which makes me infinitely happier because I thought I'd messed myself up. I was doing an ammo and medkit count, so I got about 10 stimulants and the super stim as well. Yeah, and yeah, my ammo situation is actually very good right now. I'm at the point where I do believe that I should be able to do whatever mission this is, and in addition, be able to take over Red Fighter with at least this much ammo, seeing as I've got about 150 rounds of that one. I've got well over, so I've got over 200 rounds for just these weapons combined, and Fidel's got the same thing, 66, and 130 of those for the TT pistol. It uses 30mm rounds, doesn't it? But anywho, wait, if I... Fidel, where is your pistol? Your other one? Looks like I've misplaced his 9mm actually, huh? Did I actually sell it? God damn it. Well, I did mess something up. Anywho, let's just continue where we were going from then, because I'm sure we'll find another pistol in the meantime. And I believe, well, Major Pronin, I presume? The horrifying stare of the nameless fighter disarms you as easy as when you first met. What else? Let me be frank. You don't look like you belong here, so who are you? Who were you before? The warrior's cracking his knuckles. I appreciate your candor. Once you fought as many battles as I've had, you start hiding not only your name, but even your favorite brand of vodka as if we're a matter of national security. Here goes nothing. You can trust me. I'm a matter. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. I'm recruiting personnel for a top secret operation, but I need to know who I'm going in business with. A giant frown just spits on the floor. Personnel, recruit, top. These are words only pen pushers and other corrupt scum use. As a matter of fact, you can hire me, but you can't recruit me. Chill out. You see there, big guy. Does the name strategist tell you anything? The man stops still, his stern gaze focused on you. Finally, the fighter crosses his arms on his chest and clucks with uncertainty. A strategist? Interesting. It's been a while since I've heard his name. But you're right, I've known the man. A long time ago when life was way more fun. Listen carefully. My name's Major Pronin. Afghanistan, Angola, Bolivia, Costa Rica, Tanzania, GRU, and after all that, a border outpost of the road of Paragon and Krasnoye. So he's got quite the military history then. I guess he has earned that cat rather than just taking it off a body like a certain someone in Krasnoye. I'm happy to hear that, Major. A strategist is assembling a team. A shared plan. The Major listens to you with a stony face and then shrugs dismally. Sound interesting, I must admit, but the bureaucracy got me trapped in here and I don't even know when I'll be able to leave. See, for example, there's duty roster for this month. The duty roster for this month. The man takes out a yellow piece of paper and starts to straighten it out on his broad palm. And the paper starts to more or less resemble a document it once was. Major takes out 2 more papers. This is the days off plan, and our work contract. What do we have here? Obliged to serve in the walls of Paragon detachment for 3 months after the date of filing an official resignation letter in duplicate. Have you seen that? In other words, let's meet at the strategist's place. A smirk appears on the vet's face. With a swift movement, he stuffs the rolled up piece of paper with some chart printed on it with tobacco, lights it up, throws the rest of the papers on the ground and leaves. The commanding officer aims his gun at his back and threatens to shoot, but then just gives up and waves his hand and lowers the gun. Sorry, Commander Green, for robbing one of your dudes, but I think we do need him in this case. I'm going to head back. I thought we were going to have to go to Paragon to get him discharged then, but it seems he doesn't care. Which is, I guess, a good thing. Let's see if we can buy a better 9mm pistol. At least that's one thing solved, and we know where Major Pronin is now. Hopefully we can do that mission before a Tradno gets attacked. And here I was just checking my quest log and I get ambushed. Hopefully these aren't the ones with the TT again or whatever the hell that woman shot us with the auto pistol with. We're injured actually, aren't we? Oof. Is it gun? This macro pistol and a weighted glove. So the pistol is going to be the roughest parts. Even with a single shot, it's 93% chance. Can I shoot the weapons out of their hands then? Or shoot her in the leg? Damn, not enough to knock her down. Okay, I set the time. What the hell does that mean? Ow. God damn it. Right, let's do this then. Huh. So that's what he meant by let's set the time. Or I've set the time. Bandits. Hello, my old friends. Let's attack them. Nope, no instant combat music. Why so many rusty weapons, guys? Just practice some proper weapon maintenance. Follow me, Fidel. Let's show these whippersnappers what they should expect. Only 7 damage. It's that metal armor they're wearing, isn't it? Oh, that's proper. Is that even... No, that's the same stuff Fidel's wearing, isn't it? Okay, we should be able to kill him with another round unless he heals himself. Ow. Well, that did a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm done for. No mercy. They're right, Fidel. No mercy. Now, let's see if I can just stim myself up real quick. Wait a minute. Where are my stims? Oh, there they are. Ow. Ow. $77. Nice. Wonder whether he's gonna... Nope. Oh yeah, he did stim it up, didn't he? Right. I stimmed it again. Looks at the disfigured arm. I'm gonna hope he doesn't get a crit. Oof. Nice. Okay, aim shot. Yes! Oh, nearly goes out of ammo. Might as well switch to this at this point. Fidel, watch the bullets. We've been over this, Fidel. How? So this guy's do more damage with his goddamn kicks than he's doing with his pistol. Condensed milk. That's the first time I've seen that. And steel breastplate, which I might as well equip. I'll give a rusty TT pistol to Fidel. Let's equip the steel breastplate on myself. That's DIY helmet too. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to carry all this stuff. That guy's got more shotgun shells as well. At least it's some nice money, and no, I cannot carry all that stuff. Hello, Fidel. Do you mind giving me a hand? Or two. And you had a hockey helmet. Doesn't seem that useful, to be fair, in the age of guns. Right, I'd love to chat strategist, but I want to see whether the vendors are open. Who these ones are? Gives me hope. I forgot about these guys, actually. What do you guys sell stuff at? Where is my kit? 637, so it's normal prices. 200 though, it's not too much. Must actually be hell in an economy like this trying to sort... Who the hell are you? What the fuck? Hello? You notice a tall, mustached man, aged around 30, in a slightly modified police uniform, while a shiny cat reminds you of lawmen of earlier centuries. His huge boots, giant belts, and other knickknacks seem kind of futuristic. His weird looks become even stranger when you notice that there's a huge gas-powered chainsaw hanging from his belt. It's the Druza brand, used to down huge trees in the wild, but modified with a long, sturdy handle like that of a sword. You! Yeah, you! Get over here! The man's voice, deep and scary, but at the same time somewhat melodical, makes you freeze in your tracks. The man looks you over. One nose, two ears, I show at least some intelligence. I can see you're no mutant, and since you're not a mutant, how about joining the Red Guard of Lenin, comrade? Die for the General Secretary today, because tomorrow might be too late. Hold on, what is all this about? Ignorance is bliss, future guard. Wisdom pushes towards heresy. But everyone should know what he's going to die for, I guess. So I should tell you what might seem like crazy talk at first, but actually isn't. So, Commissar, like, hats, chain sword, talks about heresy. 40k much? Listen quietly. After the war, humanity was set back oh, and he doesn't like mutants as well, definitely. Humanity was set back 1,000 of years, both technologically and morally. That led to the creation of various weirdo cults which look like blatant parodies of cheap sci-fi novels of the past, and thrive on the stupidity of common man. Sometimes the only thing that holds such organizations in place are misguided interpretations of historical truth or the abject idiocy of their members. Listen quietly. The worst thing about the crackpot organizations like that is they sometimes doubt the reality of the Red Guard of Lenin, a true and honest real-life organization that was created back in 1917 to battle mutant hordes. And its creator? Why, it was the immortal Lenin, a mighty telepath, a true chairman of humanity who guides us from the glass bed of the Kremlin. So, the Golden Throne. Yeah, this is definitely 40k. This is so interesting, never heard that story. All emotions extinguish on the man's face. You only see his inspiring faith and loyalty that shine in his eyes. For the Emperor! Have you ever heard of Vladimir Lenin? What can you tell me about him? I know Lenin, he's a living mushroom, right? Are you talking about the Russian revolutionary scholar of Marxism and the Soviet political leader? Smoke and mirrors, illusions and pseudoscience. First of all, Vladimir Lenin was never a mere mortal. He also wasn't a mushroom or a radio wave, even though some people think so. He was more of an entity, a combination of the best minds in human history and that mixed together in one body. Fathers of communism, Marx and Engels, right there. Chernyshevsky. Battle maidens Clara Zetkin and Rosa Luxemburg have always known that capitalism will one day destroy humanity, making every man a slave to its unfair workspace. They knew that money will push people, make them mutate into disgusting abominations, deaf to the desperate, hungry cries of the starving masses. But they also knew they cannot stop this terrible future on their own. Oh, Dios mío, where do people like that one even come from? The Commissar throws a look of hatred at Fidel, but says nothing. Well, I can... yeah, continue, I suppose. Marx, Engels, Zetkin, and the rest saw only one way to stop capitalism, a truly noble way. So they gathered in the snowy Russian town of Simbirsk and killed themselves in a huge pentagram, only to be reborn 6 months later as one being known as Vladimir Lenin. Thus, the mighty Lenin started leading people to the heaven on earth. He threw the heretical religions of the past into trash. He started telling people to study more. He turned a terrible war-filled century into the golden age of communism, the golden age of humanity, and the Great Crusade. And when his body started to give out under the pressure of his giant mind, he placed himself into the glass bed of the Kremlin to telepathically guide his people to salvation for all eternity. He does that through special channeling statues that are placed in every corner of our motherland. I can ask what to conjure it, but you didn't actually say anything about that. What do you tell me? I don't get it. Tom points to the statue of Lenin nearby. Lenin's statues are actually powerful conduits for Lenin's astral powers. He talks to his worshippers through them. Until these statues stand, the capitalist can nuke us all he likes. We'll survive. But now one of the statues is in trouble. A horde of moral and possibly even physical mutants, degenerates known as the scrap dealers, wish to melt it down and sell it to heartless metal merchants. I've gathered 2 groups of battle brothers, but without a wise commander they will not succeed at storming the well-defended scrapyard where the monsters keep the statue. Tell me, are you ready to charge with the forces of chaos to bring glory to the General Secretary, as well as a noble death to yourself and all those who are crazy enough to follow you? Yeah, I'm gonna have to bite. I don't know about the noble death part, but okay, I guess. Hand me a map. The man opens the palm of his hand and waits until you place a map in it. After that, he draws a crude mark on the map and returns it. Damn it, more people drawing on the map. You now go to this location. There you'll aid other guards who stand against the mutated horde, heretical enough to steal the statue of Great Lenin. Let your eyes not get fooled by their looks, Greenhorn. Your enemy is not human. They are mutants of the worst kind. Political and ideological mutants. It's when you get to keep your body looking like normal, but your mind and soul turns capitalism. When you finish the good fight, report to me. Understood? Yes. All glory to the USSR, brother. Time for talking is now over. Only heroism and glorious death await you now. I am very interested to see what the Battle Brothers look like. Very, very interested. Pass me whilst I've been talking to that lunatic. Oh, I think that's him. Yeah, Boris. A child's playground, but no children. Oh, that is actually a good question. I haven't seen any children yet. Boris. You asked us from Wasfair? I have it. Oh, thank you. 10 paws are just what I need. Here, take 100 rubles and this can of condensed milk for you and your friends. Always welcome. Does he want more? Don't think so. That's interesting trade. Right, might as well talk to the strategist. So, you gonna say something else? Guys, a lot, they mean business though. That's a nice rifle. The strategist has noticed you before you decided to address him. He's lounging in his chair, tiredly rubbing his eyes. You've completed the assigned mission. Congratulations. The guys are already on their way to the slave traders' assembly point. We want to deliver a preemptive strike against them. Wait, they're already on their way. The man snaps his fingers and feels his pockets. Finally, he takes out a bundle of creased bills. For the work accomplished, here you go, 400 rubles. Thank you. What are your plans now? Strategist hands you the money and crosses his fingers on the eye level. Plans? Well, I think I mentioned them already. Attack our enemies before they go to the village. Nip the menace in the bud. By the way, you could very well help me with that. I'd be happy to. Where is this place? Great. Have you heard about the end of the road? My intel suggests that the slave traders have set up camp there. I think there's still time, however. If you don't want to miss all the fun, I suggest you get going. Give me your map and I'll mark that place for you. You hand your map over to the strategian. He quickly checks his own map and marks the spot by drawing a circle and with a pair of compasses. It's best if you coordinate your actions with the others. After completing the mission, come back to the inn to receive additional pay. Don't put it off for too long, Igor. We should move this along. It does, right. Hurry up, friends. Alright, shouldn't take too long. And I'm just going to speak to the armor smith. I'm wondering whether he's got anything decent for sale that doesn't affect agility. I know it'd be kind of expensive, but seeing as this might be a rough fight, I do want to be ready. Minus on dex. Ooh, bulletproof vest. Nice. That's a lot better than what we've got, isn't it? A lot better than what Fidel's got as well. 8 dodge, 21% damage, 35. 3 damage threshold, there's 7. That is a lot better. It's about 10 grand though. Why is that more when it's... I mean, I know it's like... Wait, why is that more? Worst dodge, takes off agility, worst damage resistance, worst threshold, and it weighs more? Oh, it's because it's 2 of them in a stack. Whoops. How am I actually going to do it? Fuck it. Fuck it. I haven't seen a piece of armor this good in a while. And yeah. I'm sure I'm going to get some loot off those guys anyway, so. My poor wallet. I'm going to get the helmet as well. If I get shot in the head, I get shot in the head. Who gets shot more, Fidel, you or me? It's more of a pain in the ass to heal you, though. Here you go. Oops. Now, where is old scrapyard? Is that? Relocate? Oh, no. That's the old scrapyard. End of the line. So it's probably somewhere near the railway? Glad this is paused. Alright, it's not there because that's that camp. End of the line. Oh, it'll be that, won't it? I didn't have that before. Right, let's move out.